So I've had a fairly easy life. Both my parents are still married, loving, all the support. My parents pay for my college in Latin America. It's like if you leave your parents' house before you finish college, like you fall with your parents, right? Like we're much more attached to our families. And even with that, it was hard to become an entrepreneur. So even with everything against, how do you become an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
And such a strong entrepreneur, what happened? What's the disciplines or what makes a great entrepreneur?
I am not sure if I became an entrepreneur by sort of birth and my ability as a human being that's in my DNA, or by necessity, because I was performing professionally by the age of actually 15. And I was making a lot of money playing my violin for corporate and social events. And to me, it was just a way to pay the rent. I didn't think of it as a career. But in my heart, even though I was a good violinist, I really wanted to be a singer. So I ended up singing my own songs, then became a jazz artist, recorded 7 CDs, toured all over the country. And by accident, because I was being asked by the public to be booked, for them to book me for their events.
Right.
If I were booked on one event already and you called me, Daniel, and said, Natasha, I want your string quartet or your jazz ensemble to play for my daughter's wedding. Instead of saying what most musicians would say, which is, sorry, Daniel, I'm booked. I said, you know what? I'm personally booked on that date, but I'll bring in a group that's as good as me, probably better, and manage it for you. And I didn't understand that that was a business. We didn't use the word entrepreneur in the early 90s in Des Moines, Iowa. And once that started going 3, 4, 5 times a night, I had 5 groups out in one night.
So you identify a problem and a way to leverage.
I identified an opportunity and leveraged it. I never saw the problem.
I love it.